It is an integer greater than 6, which of the following must be divisible by 3. Well, what do we know is always divisible by 3? 3 consecutive numbers multiplied together. It will often be expressed as this: n plus 1, n minus 1. See how that's 3 consecutive integers? If it's 3 straight integers, one of them has to be divisible by 3. The multiples of 3 happen every 3 numbers. Okay? So we need this. We need 3 consecutive integers to be sure. Now, we could have this, or we could have some version of this. What I mean by that is that if n plus 1 is a multiple of 3, then so is n plus 4, because I just added 3 to it. Or subtract 3 from it, and that should also land, again, on a multiple of 3. Okay? If n plus 1 is not the multiple of 3, then none of these in this column are. But if it is the multiple of 3, then all of these in this column are. Okay? And the same with n minus 1. I could add 3 to it, subtract 3 from it, and keep doing that. And if n minus 1 is the multiple of 3, then everything in this column with it also is. Same with here. n plus 3, n plus 6, these would all be multiples of 3 if n is the multiple of 3. So somewhere in here is the multiple of 3. Now, here's the thing, is what we need to cover our bases, n plus 1, n minus 1, we really just need one from each column. We can mix and match one from each column, and that will cover all our bases, because it will be just as good as having n plus 1, n minus 1. We just got a different version of it. Just add with one of those values having added 3 or subtracted 3 from it. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's look at the answer choices. n plus 1, n minus 4. That's good. That covers all my bases. Column 1, column 2, column 3. That's the one. Okay. Other ones aren't, because if you look at like n plus 2, n minus 1, I'm missing this column. I don't have it. What if that's where the multiple of 3 is? And if that's true of all these answer choices? Okay.